Hey, today marks a World Wildlife Day, an annual reminder that we can all do our part to protect and conserve wildlife for years to come.
So to mark the occasion, we're headed to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park to find out how they are integrating wildlife health and conservation science into their everyday operations. Paul Barabalt is the president and CEO of San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, and Nadine Lamberski is Chief Conservation and Wildlife Health Officer. They are joining us live this morning from the park with all the details. Good morning, you two.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
So, Paul, let's talk about this, the importance of World Wildlife Day. This year's theme, I guess, forests and livelihoods, sustaining people and the planet.
Yes, thank you. This is a day that was established by the United Nations to have the world focus more on the health of wildlife and the importance of biodiversity. And we're using this day as a moment to change our organizational name to better support our work. We were known as San Diego Zoo Global, and today we changed our name to San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance to really meet the next chapter in our organization's 105-year history, to grow our conservation work and ensure that our guests understand when they visit the zoo, San Diego Zoo, and the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, how we work in the field and how we collaborate with partners.
Okay, so Nadine, how is the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance helping to protect and conserve wildlife for years to come?
We have an incredible team of wildlife care specialists, conservation scientists, nutritionists, and veterinarians who take care of the animals at the zoo and the safari park and also work in our conservation programs in our 8 hubs around the world. The focus of our work is on safeguarding biodiversity. That means we save plants and animals as well as their genetic diversity. All this is important when we also work with local communities and collaborate with our partners, and this helps to restore and protect wildlife.
I know I have some of the best memories as a kid of visiting the safari park. It is such a cool place. I'm curious though, are there any animal friends out this morning that you would maybe introduce us to?
Yes, we do. We have some right over there.
Hey everybody, I'm Rick Schwartz, and this is my buddy Fernando. He is a lesser anteater, also known as a tamandua, and they are native to the South American and Central American region. And one of our many hubs that we are focusing our conservation on is there in South American Amazonia, with a focus on jaguars, forest health, and biodiversity. Because of course it's all interconnected. We cannot do this work without recognizing that everything is connected, from the trees and the waterways all the way to the tamandua and the jaguar. And of course, the local communities and the communities that come to visit us. We're asking everyone to become an ally for wildlife when they come to visit us to help support our conservation around the world.
Wow, he is really eating up those worms, it looks like. Yeah. So, Paul, tell us about the transformation to becoming the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance.
Yes, this is really about this organization meeting its next moment. And if we take 2020 and everything that we learned as people over this past year, we understood how important we are connected to nature, our health, our human health, the health of wildlife, the health of ecosystems. We are all interconnected. And so really this next step in our organization's history is about bringing that to the forefront, so that when we share with guests how we do our work, we're also having them learn about how we connect with our partners in the field and how we all collaborate to show up in the best way each of us can to support conservation outcomes.
All right, well, Paul, Nadine, and Fernando, thanks to all of you for joining us this morning. Great to talk with you, and happy World Wildlife Day.
You too.
Thank
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thanks. And of course, if you want to learn more about their conservation efforts, maybe you want to take a trip to the San Diego Wildlife Animal Park to check out the safari, we've got a link with all the info at coin.com. Okay, meanwhile, the Oregon Zoo and the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago gave their otters something fun ahead of World Wildlife Day. Oregon Zoo posted this picture of the resident North American otters on social media yesterday, chilling with the aquadachshunds is what they captioned that. Meanwhile, in Chicago, this is just a month-old pup, a river otter pup, getting some special treatment. The otter eating from a baby bottle and hanging out there with his little toys. Mom was not able to care for him, so he'll be hand-fed until he can eat on his own. The zoo in Chicago is soon going to be asking the public to help name the pup. I love any otter content.
Any
from
otter
Chicago,
content,
from
yes,
the Oregon Zoo.
anywhere.
It is all just utterly adorable.
We oughter be running these like every day.
Yes, yes, we otter.
Yes, we oughter. All right.